Without the important institution of SARS, our democracy would be unfounded. SARS is a national treasure that belongs to all of us and should never be taken for granted.
DA remains firmly opposed to any forms of tax increases, and we need to take those VAT hikes out of the fiscal framework. So, in section 628...
and so on. They raise issues of devolution and all of that. We are addressing the question of devolution in terms of government in the rail policy and so on. There's been overzealousness to say that ANC have reached an agreement with the DA. We don't have an agreement. We have been engaging on their issues that they've put across. But to suggest that there is an agreement between us and them is not correct.
So, which means that we reject the presented fiscal framework and revenue proposals, and we request to amend. And that amendment is where we agree with Honorable Beasley on the VAT increase.
In agreement with my colleagues, I mean, we're all here to perform the function that the DA is trying to perform ahead of all of us now. And I'm not sure what it means. And I think a more appropriate way to go about it, because the DA is proposing amendments to the fiscal framework and revenue proposals without us as a committee deciding whether we accept the fiscal framework and revenue proposals, whether we want to amend them or whether we want to reject them. So for them to do that ahead of everyone in this committee, I'm not sure what purpose it serves.
Not correct. We have been engaging everybody in the GNU, including the DA. DA have had a catalogue of issues, and they shift from time to time from one position to the other. And it's difficult when you are in negotiations and people leak to the media. And then there is Gulam and so on in the mix of negotiations. It now polarizes the negotiation.
Reports to the houses. There's no 30 days, there's no 16 days. We amend the current fiscal framework and revenue proposals of the minister that was tabled by the minister. The minister has got 2 days. It is the law, Chairperson, not me. Then
of the committee. So what we can have a conversation about is whether political parties seated here today want to contribute to this committee and develop a committee posture, whether we accept the fiscal framework and revenue proposals, whether we want to amend them, whether we reject the entire thing in its entirety. So we can start there, and that can inform our discussions with the report, so that we know that we're speaking as a committee from the basis of acceptance or amendment or rejection. But the DA can't want to pursue that on its own. There's nothing special about, no offense, but there's nothing special about I thought there was something different. Thank you.
We need to pass the budget for the sake of South Africa, but at the same time, we need to be alive and talk to others. And that is what we are clear as the ANC. We're the largest party. We need to talk to others and all of that. It's not really concessions. It's about what has the minister presented before us. And that we think that does not address most of the concerns that people have raised in their political party.
Returning to our core business, SARS has the mandate to collect all taxes that are due to the state, to ensure optimal compliance with tax and customs laws, and to facilitate legitimate trade through our customs service. But whilst we administer laws, our higher purpose is about enabling government to build a capable state that fosters economic growth and social development, serving the well-being of all South Africans.